Hello to all Ukrainian Eurofans from OGAE Ukraine. Today we are having an exclusive interview with Ari Ólafsson, with our guest. He represents Iceland this year at the Eurovision Song Contest. Hello Ari, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm amazing. Okay, so now we are going to the questions. Who's your favorite representative from Iceland?
Representative?
Yes.
That's actually my songwriter, Þórunn Erna Klausen, with the song Coming Home. That song I think I voted like 80 times when I was in the Icelandic competition. That's probably one of my favorites. And of course, Jóhanna, when she did Is It True?
What do you think about the fact that Iceland was 3 years in a row and she failed every time to qualify to final? Does it make any pressure to you?
No, not exactly. You know, I'm just here with a powerful song, catchy, powerful song, and you know, and you never know what's gonna happen, especially in Eurovision. So when it comes down to it, it's always the final performance, and then there's just the may the chips where they may the chips fall where they may. And you know it's gonna go somehow, and you know my main goal is just to you know spread out the message of the song and have an amazing night.
Who's your favorite winner of the Eurovision and why?
My favorite winner in the Eurovision Song Contest, Olексаендра Ribaka, was one of my favorite. I was 11 years old when he won, and that was like I couldn't stop listening to that song. It was so good. And also well, this year I think Amar Pelostos. I've been when I heard it the first time. Me and my band, we've been doing covers. You know, going to shows, singing that song over and over, and it's amazing. Me getting the opportunity to come to Portugal and maybe see Salvador. I think Amar Pelostos and Fairy Tale were one of my favorite songs. Yeah.
So you this year you're having a great chance to meet them all personally. Yeah. By the way, what do you think about the Ukrainian song Under the Ladder and the representative Melvin?
Yeah. Oh, he's really cool. I haven't met him yet, but like that guy, he can sing. He's really talented. I like the song a lot. It's really cool, you know, and his physique, his persona is really nice. I like him a lot.
As you are one of the youngest representatives this year, how do you think if experience is important at the contests like this?
Yes. So you're asking me if you know I've had a lot of experience. I've been doing this for about 10 years now. I've been doing musicals since I was 11, and I've been singing professionally since I was 9. So I think I have a lot of experience for a 19-year-old. I've been around a lot here in Iceland, and I've been busy, you know, and doing this is a whole other level. But I've been in theaters, and it has prepared me well to step on stage in front of people, you know, and singing in front of such enormous crowds.
Yeah, I think it will help you a lot. And what your song is about? What is the main message in it?
So the song is really about the choice that we have. Everybody goes through pain in their lives, and it's so important for us to realize that, and to realize that we have a choice to treat everybody, our friends, our family, strangers, with kindness and love and compassion instead of judgment, because you never know what that person has ever been through, and you never know when you're going through something and you want to be treated with respect and love, especially at those moments of pain. So it's really just a song about it's connected to everything. It's connected to bullying. It's connected to women's power being treated equally. You know, it's just about making the right choices. How you treat people. Think before you act. And stuff like that. Yeah.
So, if you already have listened to all the songs from the Eurovision, who's your favorite to win, except of Iceland, of course?
Oh wow, there are crazy good songs. Like this competition, I always get so stressed when I can't choose between these songs because these people they're my friends now. You know, we've gotten to know each other so much. It's like picking from your children or from your best friends. So I'm a really big fan of the Danish song Higher Ground, and also I'm a really big fan of course, the Spanish song. That's probably one of my favorites. Tu canción. And yeah. I'm really excited. I'm actually going to Madrid tomorrow, so I'm really excited to be there in Spain. There are a lot of crazy fans out there.
So, could you please tell us a little bit about your playlist right now?
My playlist?
Yeah.
Like most often, I listen to like Stevie Wonder, George Michael, and like 80s rock. I love Queen and Boston and you know Pink Floyd, Aerosmith, AC/DC, you name it, Guns N' Roses, you name it. I actually listen to a lot of that kind of music, and but mostly Stevie Wonder and kind of funky, hip, soul-y music. And also I listen to Wolfpack a lot. They're a funk band I like.
Have you came up with the idea to take part in national final for the Eurovision? And if it was your first attempt?
Yeah, this is my first attempt to compete in Eurovision. I had been a backing vocal in one song for my friend, but this was actually the first time that somebody Thorin called me on the phone. She had seen me in a concert before. She was listening. I was singing at a concert. So the day after, she called me and she asked me if I wanted to sing the song. So I was like, okay, let's try. So I sent the demo to her, and the rest is history, really. And you know, I didn't really realize that I was competing in the national final of the country until like 2 weeks after I've gotten in. I called her on the phone. I was like, So when do we get to know if we're in the competition or not? She's like, oh, sorry, didn't I tell you we're in the competition already? And it was really funny. I just kind of stumbled into this, you know. And I've been a Eurovision fan for all my life. A lot of my idols and music have been Eurovision, and being in this competition right now it's more than amazing. It's unbelievable.
So maybe have you got any artists from Iceland who were at the Eurovision from whom you can take an example?
I think there are for example Johanna Gurun, when she landed in the second place. She was also 19 years old at that time, and with a really good power ballad. And Selma Björns, which was our other, with a song, don't work on a Monday, don't sleep on a Sunday, you're all out of luck. Yeah. And she was actually my director when I was 11. She directed me in the National Theatre, and we talked a lot about singing in front of the camera, and she gave me a lot of pointers on what to do and what to not do in the Eurovision Song Contest. And there have been a lot of good people helping me out, you know, and giving me good advice that I'm gonna take, especially into this competition.
Amazing. Maybe you have got any Eurovision artists who inspired you to take part in the national final of Iceland?
Yeah, definitely. You know, like on top three artists that have inspired me, like Eurovision artists, are Selma, of course, and also Olexaendra Ribaka, and then also Birgitta Haukdal. She Open Your Heart. And actually, it's really funny. Our guitar player, Vignir Snær, he was in Coming Home with Shonny's Friends 2011, and he was also he was in the band of Birgitta Haukdal who sang "Open Your Heart," EUROVISION, and now he's coming again with us. So yeah, he's kind of a Icelandic lucky charm, if you
Yeah.
could say that.
Yeah. And now we are coming to Blitz Questions. That are type of questions on which you should answer quickly and don't think a lot. So, black or white?
White.
Meat or fruits?
Fruit.
London or Reykjavik?
London.
Gold or silver?
Gold.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Верка Сердючка or Petra Mede?
The second one.
Could you tell three the most insane things you ever have done in your life?
Well, actually, I went to Bulgaria and I went skydiving. So I jumped 11,000 feet and landed. That was the most crazy. That's the first crazy thing I've ever done.
And the best contest in the world is
Eurovision.
Of course.
Of course.
So it was such a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you so much for that interview. You're a very outgoing person. I wish you best of luck from all the OGAE team from Ukraine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.